There is something you need to understand before another year begins. Time does not slow down for anyone. Every single day that passes is a chance you will never get back. Most people think they have plenty of time, or they keep saying, I'll start tomorrow, I'll change next week, I'll work harder next month. Then suddenly another year arrives and nothing has changed except the number on the calendar. Before 2026 arrives, ask yourself one question. Are you becoming the person you promised yourself you would be? Or are you still making the same excuses that have been holding you back for years? The truth is simple. Your future is not waiting for the perfect moment. It is being built by the choices you make today. Every hour you waste, someone else is working harder. Every excuse you accept makes your goals move further away. You still have time to change your story, but not forever. The people who win are not lucky. They decide, they act. They stay disciplined when everyone else quits. Today is not just another day. It is your chance to stop living with regret and start building a life that your future self will be proud of. Before 2026 arrives, make the decision that changes everything. Most people believe they have more time than they actually do. That is the biggest lie they tell themselves. Every morning you wake up, another 24 hours have already been given to you. And whether you use them or waste them, they are gone forever. Time never stops, never waits, and never gives refunds. It keeps moving while people sit around thinking they will start tomorrow. The scary part is that tomorrow has a strange habit of turning into next week, next month, and then suddenly another year has passed. You look back and wonder where all that time went. Think about how fast this year has disappeared. It feels like it only started yesterday, yet here we are already looking toward another year. That should tell you something important. Life moves much faster than you think. The older you get, the faster it seems to go. If you keep delaying your goals, waiting for the perfect moment, or hoping motivation will magically appear, you will wake up one day and realize you wasted years chasing comfort instead of progress. Every successful person understands one simple truth. They do not own more time than anyone else. They simply respect it more. While others are scrolling on their phones for hours, complaining about life or making excuses, winners are building skills, improving their bodies, growing their businesses, and creating opportunities. They know that every single day is an investment in the future they want. The clock is moving right now. It does not care about your plans, your fears, or your excuses. Every minute that passes is another chance either used or lost forever, and the choice of what happens next belongs only to you. Take a moment and think about the people around you. Most of them are going to enter 2026 exactly the same way they entered this year. They will have the same habits, the same daily routine, the same excuses, and the same complaints. They will spend months talking about big dreams, but when it comes to taking action, they will always find a reason to wait. They will blame their job, their family, their lack of money, or bad luck. Deep down, they know what they need to do, but comfort always wins. That is why year after year, nothing really changes. The truth is that habits shape your future far more than motivation ever will. If you wake up late every day, avoid difficult work, waste hours on social media, and choose entertainment over improvement, you cannot expect your life to suddenly become successful just because the calendar changes. A new year does not create a new person. New decisions create a new person. If your actions stay the same, your results will stay the same too. Look at your own life honestly. Are you building habits that move you closer to your goals, or are you repeating the same patterns that have kept you stuck? It is easy to promise yourself that things will be different next year, but promises without action have no value. Every small decision you make today is creating the person you will become tomorrow. If you continue living on autopilot, another year will pass, and you will find yourself standing in the exact same place, wondering why nothing ever changed while time quietly moved forward. Every time you tell yourself, I'll do it later, you are making a decision that costs more than you realize. It may feel like a small delay, just one more day to rest or one more week before you begin. But those small delays slowly become the reason your future never changes. Success is not usually lost in one big mistake. It is lost through hundreds of small moments when you choose comfort instead of action. Every day you postpone your goals, your confidence becomes weaker, your discipline fades, and your dreams start to feel further away than they really are. The hardest part is that life does not stop while you are waiting. The world keeps moving. Someone else is learning the skill you wanted to master. Someone else is building the business you have been thinking about. Someone else is becoming stronger, smarter, and more prepared while you are still making plans. Opportunities do not wait for people who are not ready. They go to those who showed up before everyone else. Ask yourself how many times you have promised to start on Monday, next month, or after the holidays. How many opportunities have already disappeared because you believed there would always be another chance? The future you dream about is not getting closer simply because you want it. It only gets closer when your actions match your ambitions. Every decision you make today either builds the life you want or slowly destroys the possibility of ever reaching it. The longer you wait, the heavier that first step becomes, and the easier it is to convince yourself that tomorrow will somehow be different, even though tomorrow only changes when you do. The biggest difference between people who succeed and those who stay stuck is not talent, intelligence, or luck. It is the willingness to act before anyone else does. While most people wait for the perfect time, successful people understand that perfect moments do not exist. They know that if they keep waiting until they feel ready, they will spend their entire lives standing in the same place. That is why they move forward even when they are uncertain, even when they are afraid, and even when the odds seem against them. Think about every great achievement you have ever admired. Behind it was someone who decided to begin while others were still making excuses. They did not have all the answers. They did not know exactly how everything would work out. What they had was the courage to take the first step. That single decision separated them from everyone who chose to wait. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates confidence. The more you move forward, the more capable you become. Most people spend so much time planning that they never actually start. They read books, watch videos, and talk endlessly about their goals, but action never follows. Knowledge without action changes nothing. Dreams without effort remain dreams. The people who build extraordinary lives are the ones who are willing to look uncomfortable, make mistakes, learn from failure, and keep going when others quit. You do not need another sign telling you to begin. You do not need permission from anyone around you. Every day you choose action. You move one step ahead of the people who are still waiting for the right moment. The future belongs to those who make decisions quickly, stay committed to them, and refuse to let fear control the direction of their lives. Everyone wants success, but very few people are willing to accept the price that comes with it. People love the idea of winning, making money, earning respect, and living a life of freedom, but they try to avoid the pain that creates those rewards. The truth is, success has never been comfortable. It demands discipline when you feel lazy, sacrifice when you want to relax, and consistency when nobody is watching. Those are the moments that shape your future, not the easy days when everything goes your way. Discipline is not about feeling motivated every morning. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you will wake up excited, and other days you will feel tired, frustrated, or completely drained. If you only work when you feel motivated, you will never reach your full potential. Discipline means showing up anyway. It means keeping the promises you made to yourself, even when no one is there to remind you. Every workout you complete, every skill you practice, every hour you spend improving yourself becomes another brick in the foundation of the life you are trying to build. Sacrifice is another word that many people fear, but it is impossible to achieve something meaningful without giving up something else. You may have to sacrifice late nights, endless entertainment, or the comfort of staying inside your comfort zone. The people who achieve extraordinary results understand that temporary discomfort is a small price to pay for a future they can be proud of. They know that every difficult choice they make today is creating strength, confidence, and resilience that cannot be bought or borrowed. Those qualities are earned only by facing challenges head on and refusing to take the easy path when it is placed right in front of you. People often believe that changing their life requires a huge opportunity, a perfect plan, or a dramatic moment that suddenly changes everything. But real transformation rarely happens that way. It usually begins with one decision, one moment where you stop making excuses, stop waiting for permission, and choose to take control of your own future. That single choice may seem small today, but it has the power to change the direction of your entire life. Every great achievement starts with someone deciding that enough is enough. Think about the decisions you make every single day. Choosing to wake up earlier instead of hitting the snooze button. Choosing to exercise instead of making another excuse. Choosing to read, learn, or build a skill instead of wasting hours scrolling through your phone. These decisions may not look impressive in the moment, but they slowly shape your character. They become habits, and those habits become your future. The life you live tomorrow is being built by the choices you make today. The hardest decision is always the first one, because it forces you to leave behind the comfort that has been holding you back. Your mind will tell you to wait a little longer, to start next week, or to try when conditions are better. But conditions are never perfect, and they never will be. Waiting only strengthens fear, while action weakens it. You do not have to change your entire life in one day. You only have to make one powerful decision and commit to it. Once you prove to yourself that you can keep that promise, your confidence begins to grow. That confidence pushes you toward bigger goals, stronger habits, and greater achievements, all because you chose to take the first step instead of standing still. This is more than just another motivational message. It is a wake-up call for anyone who knows they are capable of more but keeps settling for less. Deep inside, you already know what needs to change. You know the habits that are holding you back. You know the goals you've been avoiding because they seem difficult or uncomfortable. The truth is, your biggest obstacle is not the people around you, your background, or your circumstances. It is the voice in your head that keeps telling you there is always another day to start. Imagine looking back a year from now. You have two possible stories waiting for you. In one story, you stayed exactly where you are. You made the same excuses, followed the same routine, and watched another year disappear without becoming the person you wanted to be. In the other story, you made a decision to take control. You embraced discipline, accepted challenges, and kept moving forward even when progress felt slow. The difference between those two futures is not luck. It is the choices you make starting today. No one is coming to rescue you. No one is going to hand you success, confidence, or freedom. Those things are earned through daily effort, personal responsibility, and the courage to keep going when it would be easier to quit. Every successful person reached a moment where they stopped waiting for perfect conditions and started taking ownership of their life. Right now, you are standing at a point where your next decision matters more than you realize. The path you choose today will shape the person you become tomorrow. Every action you take from this moment forward is writing the story of your future, and every chapter depends on whether you decide to stay comfortable or finally take complete control of your own life.